lives matter. They matter to the world. But don't be discouraged. I am encouraged tonight. I am encouraged to see all of your faces. I am encouraged to see some of those faces that I've known since 6th grade here tonight. I am absolutely encouraged. I am encouraged by Nadine and Shane and Aaron, who are helping to organize this and make sure that their voices are heard. Because we can't be discouraged. This cannot dissuade us from doing what we know that needs to be done. Because if so, like I said, we'll be here again in another 20 years. It's time to move forward. So as you move forward, I want you to ask yourself this question. What is it that I can do? What is the difference that I can make every day to fight against a system that is unjust and does not guarantee equality for everyone? That is my challenge to you. Thank you. Aaron?
First of all, I just want to give a giant shout out to Billy back there doing the sound, and thank you. The Seagulls, Nadine for helping all of us, and Gunnar as well for driving me around. And most of all, just to you guys for coming out and standing up for something that is a just fight, is the right fight, and you guys are going to be on the right side of history. So today we're here to honor Breonna Taylor and to honor her memory. Now, I'm not a black woman, but I would like to honor a black woman that has done so much for me, and that is my mom. My mom grew up in Ethiopia, and she fled when she was 10 from a war-torn country. She fled to the Soviet Union, then she went to Italy, finally ending up here in the United States when she was 11. There she had to build her way up from poverty until now she is raising a middle-class family here in California. So every day I am a testament of her sacrifices, of what she did to get herself and her family here. So thanks to my mom. And I would just like to also another big thanks to my sister as well. Another strong black woman. They're both as stubborn as they come. They both fight a lot as well. She helped raise me to be the person I am today. She helped accept me as the person I am, and taught me to be a nice person and to be kind and to be just and fair to everybody. Now, I don't know if you guys heard my speech at the last rally, but I talked about how there were more victims than just Breonna Taylor, and now Jacob Blake and George Floyd and Ahmaud Arbery, that there are people here in the Bay Area we have to remember, that we have to fight for. Augie Gonzalez, Emerald Black, Oscar Grant, and thousands, millions of more people who are not named, who are just numbers, who we don't know. And we have to remember those people as well. We have to fight for those people. I'm ad-libbing at this point. I don't know what else to say. Miss Eagles did an amazing job. Give it a round of applause for her again. The mic is open for anybody. We're focusing on black voices. So if you want to speak, if you want to share your own perspective, just your own viewpoint on what is going on, then feel free to take the mic and tell us how you feel. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Zaria Malou. I'm a black girl, well, woman legally. I didn't really prepare anything to say, but I would like to say thank you all for standing up for a black woman who has not received justice, like many black women who daily don't receive justice and are underappreciated in everything they do. But I would like to say a prayer, if that's all okay with y'all. Okay, please bow your heads with me. Okay, sorry, I'm kind of nervous. Dear Lord, I pray over these people, over our crippled nation today. I pray for Breonna Taylor's soul. I hope that she's resting easy. I pray for all the other black women like Sandra Bland, whose lives have never received justice and whose lives were taken unjustly by the hands of this corrupt system. I pray for black lives all over this nation and allies who support us. I pray for the police officers who have interesting mindsets, and I pray that they see the truth in the system and they work on the inside to create change and create justice for our nation. Dear Lord, I pray for everybody in this whole world during this pandemic, this double pandemic of not only a virus but also racism. I pray that my kids get to see a future where they're equal and they're not unjust, and if they are seen by the law, they're seen as a regular person, not as a black criminal. Dear Lord, I just pray over everybody here and all the lives lost due to the hands of police brutality and other hate crimes and racism. Amen. Dear Lord, I pray. Sorry, I don't do that very often out loud, so I was kind of nervous. But yeah, God bless all of you. And thank you for supporting black women, because they need it.
Y'all hear me? My name is Mike Lewis, and similar to Aaron, both my parents have a similar story, but in honor of Breonna Taylor, I'm going to focus on my mom. So my mom's name is Michelle. She came from the island of Grenada in the Caribbean. It's a third world country, about the size of the Bay Area. It was a third world country. She came from poverty in that country. So at the age of 17, she moved out to America. She moved to New York, trying to have a better life, better opportunities. And she tells me her story nearly every day to give me inspiration that every obstacle I face, every impediment that I come across, that I can get over it, because she came over much more difficult circumstances than I did. She was one of 6 children. All of them are now in America. A couple of them decided to go back, but they all came in America looking for better opportunities, better jobs, more money, everything that everybody usually comes over here for. And yeah, I just wanted to share her story. My dad also came here when he was 17. Same reason, more money, more opportunities. And so my mom went to school in New York. She went to Hunter College. So she built herself up from the poverty line in a poverty country. And now she's upper middle class, living in 5 canyons, supporting my whole family, supporting her brothers and sisters, and she's living her best life right now. I just wanted to share her story. And props to my mom. And yeah, that's all I had. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Bibiana, but if you didn't know me already, I'm the girl with the megaphone and the rainbow sleeveys. And when I looked out, turned around and saw so many people protesting behind me, this time and the last time that we were here, I think about how it's a shame for me to say that there was a last time that we were here, that we had to meet in this very park and discuss that Black Lives Matter, as if it's already not apparent enough. So I wrote a speech last time that I didn't present, and it makes me very sad that it still applies. So here's that. My name is Bibiana. I'd like to think of myself as an activist, but right here, right now, I'm an ally. I and many others stand in solidarity with the Black community. With these things, it's easy to turn a blind eye, turn off the TV, log out of Instagram, shut off the radio. But my brothers and sisters cannot take off their skin, so if you're tired of fighting, then imagine how tired they are. It took a man's death and thousands of protests in all 50 states for them to pay attention. We received a pity justice for George Floyd, but now it's time for a reformation of a broken and corrupt system. When policing started, it was to catch runaway slaves and bring them back to their master, but that never ended. It changed its form to segregation, then to the many murders of innocent Black lives. White hoods were changed to badges with stars. The people who are supposed to protect us failed. It has taken lifetimes to get where we are, and the system continues to fail us. These murderers continue living the life the fallen should have lived. Every breath they take is one they couldn't. Breonna Taylor, Eric Garner, Tamir Rice, the system, it failed them. If we take a look to see how the system is built, you'd be telling me that someone with a high school diploma, I'm not that far, and 6 months of training is given a weapon and is now responsible to protect me? That's exactly what you'd tell me. You'd also tell me that some police departments only some police departments have mandatory situation de-escalating training. I wonder if Castro Valley is one of them. My biggest question from all of this is who protects the people from the police? The answer is each other. The big man sitting up in his tower or bunker does not give a damn about the people. He doesn't give a fuck about any of us. Excuse my French. We are on a global microphone right now. The entire world is listening because there is nothing else to see but us. We are the future and we are the people. Vote. Educate yourselves. Become the politician. Become the lawyer. Become the teachers. We are the people. Thank you.
Anyone else? Now's your chance to use your voice.
Hello and good evening, everyone. My name is Lavender Whitaker, and I'm the Castro Valley Unified School Board President. And I wanted to come out and say how proud I am of our students tonight. I want you to continue to navigate this awful situation and use your civil discourse. Be proud of speaking out. I am an ally, and I hope that we can continue to create a community that we're happy and proud to live in. So thank you for all of your activism. Good night.
All right, so kind of what Bibiana was saying, just please vote. Tell your parents to vote. Tell your friends to vote. If you are out here and you want change, oh, okay. Vote for that change to happen. Is it? Okay. Technical difficulties. If you guys don't like the politicians who you're voting for, you guys can hold them accountable. You guys have the power to do that. You guys can run for office if you want. Well, I mean, I can't run for office. But tell your parents and, I don't know, run for office. If hold people accountable, hold the police accountable for what they have to do. Please, vote.
Hi, y'all. Thank you for giving me this space. How's the sound? That good? All right. I'm Michaela. I use she, they pronouns. And I'm Black, Mexican, and white. And queer. Yeah. And, yes, okay. One word that really came to mind that I just wanted to bring up. Have any of y'all heard the word intersectionality? It's a great word, and it just applies to just about anything. Okay. How's that? So, you know, the general idea of intersectionality is. Can I just do this? How's this? Is that okay? All right. So, when we talk about intersectionality, I'm far enough away. Stop. When we talk about intersectionality, you know, when I say Black Lives Matter, that is an intersectional thing to say. And anyone that tells you otherwise doesn't understand what that means. Because when we liberate the Black woman, when we liberate the Black trans woman, when we liberate the disabled Black trans woman, we will all be fucking free. And that's what intersectionality means. And at the same time that I can say Black Lives Matter with my chest, with all my fucking heart, excuse me, you know what, I'm gonna cut the language, excuse me, sorry. When I say Black Lives Matter with all of my energy and all of my love, I can at the same time be always remembering the indigenous women, the indigenous people, my Latino people, Latinx community, right? My queer community. And so when we fight for our communities, we're fighting for all of us because all of us depend on our liberation. We all depend on tearing down these systems of oppression and building a new world that works for all of us. And I gotta tell you something, kind of disappointing, but those people up there in our governments, Democrats and Republicans, are not gonna give that to us. Sorry, this is what it is. And it's hard to figure that out because you think you can vote and you thought that Obama was an awesome person, but you find out that he also bombed innocent people in the Middle East. You find out that he also called people thugs for shouting Black Lives Matter. So anyone can spill that seat of our oppressor. Anyone can chill the seat of the people who keep us in our place and keep us oppressed. So be wary. Be wary. Watch those people. Make sure that they're really about it. In the end of the day, we gotta look to ourselves because we are the answer, y'all. We are the answer. Right. And if we build strong communities, we take care of each other. You see unhoused people, you take care of those people. You see people who are struggling, you take care of those people. And that's how we're gonna win this. We're gonna fight hard, and we're gonna live, and we're gonna find joy. And we can do that. I believe in that. Alright, thank you so much. Just wanted to shout out one quick thing. is just an org that's out in Hayward. If you're interested in getting involved with, I'm not necessarily a part of it yet, but it's called Workers Community Kitchen. So they're going out every Saturday and feeding the unhoused community there in Hayward. So if you're interested in getting involved, get your families out there and look them up on Instagram or Facebook. Workers Community Kitchen. All right, thanks, y'all.
One, two. Mic check. New mic, new receiver. Any more speakers?
Hi everyone. So it seems like that's kind of gonna be the end. I'm gonna thank you guys for coming and showing Castro Valley that you stand up for the Black Lives Matter movement and you care about what happened to Breonna Taylor. And I just want to take a moment of silence for Breonna Taylor and her family and just mourn her death and the exploitation of her death. So just take a moment of silence, please.
That when we talk about extracurricular,
Okay. Thank you to everyone who came. Please drive safe, walk home safe, and continue to stand up for injustices and think about Breonna Taylor and take action in our community.
pick up a camera and actually do some good in the community. And then also the last thing, mental health. That is a big thing in the Black community that we don't really talk about. That it's a stigma that has hovered over the Black community that we don't talk about. And really news, well, the RIN project, the Rebuilding Indianapolis Neighborhoods, we want to tackle the mental health piece by getting people free counseling, by getting people connected to resources that will cause them to check on their mental health. Because a lot of times you see these people who are out here shooting, listen, it's because they got things that's going on in their mind that they can't even understand or put together. But hold on. When little Timmy and little Johnny and little Bill, when they are out here shooting, they can get off because they have mental issues. Do you know Black folks go through the same stuff? And so mental health is a big thing, and we want to be able to attack that. Listen, Realty News, we ain't saying that we gonna fix the world, but we damn sure gonna try. We're damn sure gonna try to do what we can to make sure that people have what they need.
That's all we can do.
So that we don't continue to see young black men, young black women, young white, young black women, young black men and young black women die. So we continue to see young white women, young white men die. So that we don't continue to see young Hispanic men and women die. We want to be able to provide these resources so that our kids can live. I don't care if you're black. I don't care if you. Did I spit on you? I'm sorry. Oh, okay.
George is on here talking crazy.
I don't care if you're black. I don't care if you're white. I don't care if you're Hispanic. If you need help, the Rent Project wants to do that. Yeah. So I know y'all trying to figure out, Devontae, how do we do that? How can we support? Listen, we need y'all to donate. If you can, if you will, please give, please donate on Cash App, # Real Indie News, or you can give on PayPal, paypal.me / Real Indie News, and we're also going to put it in the comments on where you can give. And if you put in the memo, listen, I want this to go to the Rent Project. I want this. Well, George, you go ahead and donate some money. I want this to go to the Rent Project. We'll make sure that those funds are allocated to the Rent Project, so that we can continue to help our community, so that we can continue to do what it is that we need to do to help our people. The only way we can do that is if you give. We need you to give. We need you to support. Also, listen, we have until October the 5th to be registered to vote. If you have not registered to vote, please look at the page. We're also going to be posting in the morning an article on how you can register to vote if you haven't already done that.
Yeah.
So you need to register. This is November the 3rd? Yep.
Yes.
November the 3rd is the election day. Listen, I don't give a damn who you voting for.
Yeah.
Go vote.
Go vote.
Your voice matters. Your vote matters. Listen, we're living in a time where people got to stand up. People got to use their rights. People got to vote. People have to vote.
Yes.
You need to vote.
Definitely.
You need to vote.
Yes.
You need to vote.
Yes.
You got to vote.
Yes. Yes.
And y'all, don't
Definitely.
worry about George, who's talking shit in the comments.
What up, y'all?
What's going on, y'all?
man?
Y'all doing all right?
Yeah.
What's going on, man? You doing all right?
Right.
Don't worry about them who's
Don't worry
talking shit
about
in the comments. Y'all
Don't worry
listen to
about
me.
them. Because this is the thing. They still on here.
Look.
George don't like us. Matthew don't like us. But they still in the comments. So, it don't even matter.
2.6 watching you on Fight and Broker page. Keep talking.
So, it don't even matter. And listen, and for all those who are skeptical,
Oh, shit.
for all those who are skeptical when it comes to donations, okay?
What?
Proof of donations can be shown all over our page, okay? All over our page. You are not donating to nobody's pockets here, all right? You are donating to help us to be able to give food to the homeless. You're donating to help us to give to sites that can help give free counseling to people who need it. You're donating to a cause that can help stop violence, or they can help to start up programs that can give jobs and things like that. So that's what you're donating to. And the proof is in the pudding, because every week it goes down. We're going to places and making things happen to better people's lives. So
let me say this. For those who are watching, it's not called the RIM Project. It's called the RIN, Rebuilding Indianapolis Neighborhoods, RIN. And listen, please go follow us on Facebook,
Definitely.
on our Facebook page, or on Instagram, Real Indie News, RealIndyNews. We also want to shout out your favorite freight broker who is also showing our live tonight. We appreciate you guys.
We appreciate you.
We appreciate you so much.
Definitely.
Keep going, James.
Definitely. So, again, for anybody who has just now came on here, we done said a lot, okay? We done discussed a lot. We done showed a couple different entrepreneurial ventures, okay? And we just want to come on here to the Real Indie News community and just let everybody know that we thank you for coming on here. We thank you for viewing. We thank you for watching. To everybody that don't like us, we thank you for staying on here and helping our viewership go up. So we appreciate you. For all those, this is Suicide Awareness Month, okay? And with that being said, again, that ties in to the whole mental health piece. I read an article today, as a matter of fact, when we was on the way down here, about children and mental health. And they said 1 in 5 children who suffer with mental illness will continue to go to school, will continue to live their life, and will never seek or get help for what it is that's going on. It said that they battle the same issues and situations that we battle with as adults on a daily basis, as far as drug addiction, abuse, anxiety, depression, all these different things. So listen, this is serious, okay? It's serious, and we need your help, because we definitely want to help our community to become better in areas where either there's people that's not stepping up, or the people who have stepped up just need more assistance in bettering the community. So again, we are not scam artists, for whoever think that. If there's any skeptics out here, just go to our page. You can see, I'm sure the CEO here, yours truly, Devontae, can show that we are licensed and approved by the state. This is not just some type of fly-by-night toy shop that's going around here and just selling dreams and ideas. No, there's actually action being put into work. So because of that, we need your help. Thank you for the people who decide to help, because all of those donations go right back into the community, okay? And I'm sure, is there a way, if anybody wants to physically be a part of the REN project, they can?
Okay, so if you're looking to be a part of the REN project, you want to follow us, you want to get a part of that, not the Real Indie News side, but you want to be a part of the REN project, Rebuilding Indianapolis Neighborhoods, please, ma'am, please, sir, it is so important that you inbox the page. I want to be a part of the REN project, and please give us your number so we can reach out to you. So please, ma'am, please, sir, please make sure you guys follow the page. Yes. Please make sure you inbox us if you want to be a part. Listen, excuse me, we're trying to do great things in this community. It's going to take every single last one of us to make this happen. Listen, y'all, James said it earlier. It's Suicide Awareness Month. My father, 23 years ago today, my mother buried my father. His name was Reverend Calvin Scruggs. He was a preacher. My mother buried her husband 23 years ago today, September 27th. He died. His birthday was September 19th. He died September 21st, and he was buried on September 27th. My father was a preacher. He was a husband. He was a father to my brother, myself. I'm his youngest son. To my sisters and my brothers, and he killed himself. He was 39 years old, killed himself because of the different things that was going on in his mind. Y'all, listen, not every child, and I mean this in the most respectful way, but not every young person has the opportunities that I had when it comes to not making decisions that will ultimately ruin my life. I'm grateful that I had some young folk, that I had parents, my mom and my uncles and aunties and my goddad. I'm grateful I had them, but not everybody has that same opportunity, right? And so my life was affected because I didn't have my father. It was hard growing up. All of this could have been prevented if he had the resources that he needed to deal with his mental health. If he had the resources that he needed to deal with this mental health, he would not have killed himself.
Definitely.
He would still be here today.
Yes.
And listen, y'all, he was an amazing man. He was a preacher. People loved him. He was the life of the party. They wouldn't it was so unexpected when he died. People could not believe it. But it happens, y'all. It happens. And so I want to save somebody tonight. I want to save somebody's life tonight. If you're watching this live, and you were thinking about ending it all, you were thinking about taking your life, throwing in the towel, you were thinking that you had nothing else to live for. Listen, I don't know if you believe in God or not, but the man upstairs sent me to tell you that you can make it, that you're needed. You gotta stay alive. You gotta stay alive because there's something in you that gotta get out of you. Do you know that you hold the solution? You hold the answers to the problems that our world faces. And if you give up now, if you throw in the towel now, that the solution or the answer is gone. Hold on. Listen, I hurt because my dad isn't here. My family was affected by it. My mother, she was affected by it. I'm affected by it. But I want you guys to know you can hold on. You can make it. This mental health piece, it is so freaking important. If you've never had suicidal thoughts, you wouldn't understand. Listen, if y'all was never addicted to drugs, you wouldn't understand.
Sure enough.
When we think about, and James can speak to it a little more, I'm gonna pass it back to James, but when we think about this mental health piece, think about people who are on drugs.
Yeah.
Who are trying, they want to get off.
Yeah.
But it's going on in their mind. What's going on in their mind, it won't let them. You got it, James. You take it from here.
Yeah, definitely. So, for anybody on here, I see some people that has came on here and saying, I'm just now on here. What's happening? Nothing bad is happening. This has all been good on here tonight. We've highlighted Black-owned businesses. We've highlighted a 15-year-old entrepreneur. We've highlighted an area where hundreds and hundreds of African Americans have chose to come together, and during the time that we was here, there was no fighting, there was no arguing, there was no shooting, and there was no dying, there was no robbing, there was no any of that. So the only thing that's happening on here as of right now is something good. And we have highlighted Black-owned businesses. Devontae has so graciously decided to market these businesses to the real indie news community for a certain period of time, and to help them to expand their businesses however we're able to do so. So everything that's gone on here tonight is good. All right. Devontae has given the information for anyone that chooses to be a part of the REN project. For everybody that think it's a trick, it's a scam, it's a con, whatever case may be, we're inviting you to be a part. We are inviting you to be a part. We want you to be a part of the projects you can see for yourself. Exactly what we're doing, exactly how we're helping, and exactly how it's going to be impactful. So, so this is for everyone that chooses to be a part of the program and in some way, shape, form, or fashion desire to help. So,
so again, y'all.
No, dude, it is not that straightforward.
Into the car. So again, y'all, this is Devontae and James. We are here on 30th and MLK. James, is it safe to say that everything went well out here tonight? I know they had a few hiccups right before we got here, but besides that, all is well, man. And again, to that streaming service that shared our live on their platform. We're so grateful. We appreciate it so much.
Yes.
And we appreciate to everyone who's donating. Again, Real Indie News and the RIM Project, those are two separate entities. Real Indie News and the RIM Project are two separate entities. Real Indie News, we report, we cover news. The RIM Project, we trying to help the community. Based on what we've seen in these streets, we got to do something about it.
Black Lives Matter, when you were just standing there talking about how strongly you were for Black Lives Matter. So you're not neutral. He's trying to hop onto the historical train of Breonna Taylor and the Black Lives Matter movement to get more members and to get more sponsorship and donations. That's what it seems like.
The church does have a civil rights history. Do you see any merit at all in what they're doing?
No, because here's the thing. If it was like what happened to Martin Luther King, or if I was just standing here and someone shot me in the head and they happened to be a police officer, then absolutely, this makes total sense. But Breonna Taylor, it's not the same thing. She was not asleep in her bed. She was wide awake. She's knee-deep in drug trafficking. Her boyfriend fired the first shot at police officers, but they're not going to be honest and tell that in the media. But that is the truth, and that's why we're going on the internet, and thousands of millions of people are saying it over and over, because the media won't say that, but it's true. There's even a dead body found in a car that was rented in her name, you know, just recently. So it's like, okay, so she's an innocent person, but her family lied about her being an EMT. She was fired in 2017. They lied about her being innocent. There's a dead body found literally in the car rented in her name. They lied about her not being involved in crime. She was involved in crime. They lied about her being murdered by the police. She wasn't murdered by police. She was caught in the crossfire that her boyfriend initiated.
Do you see why people are upset at her death, though?
Yeah, because here's the thing. The Black Lives Matter movement, it's not black people who came up with the idea of burning stuff down. It's not everyday people who came up with the idea of burning stuff down and rioting and burning down America. No, it's all the celebrities and blue checkmark black people who gave black people the idea to burn stuff down. Because think about it, for decades and decades and decades, our entire lifetime, we have never dealt with this rioting. We never dealt with entire cities being attacked and burned down. Then all of a sudden, all the celebrities, all the famous people say, burn it down, go out, get angry, we'll pay for your bail. That's an agenda. That has nothing to do with justice, and you should wake up to that fact. Because things like what happened to George Floyd and Breonna Taylor happens all of the time. Then all of a sudden becomes such a big issue. There's no way you can actually be that fucking stupid. There's no way. You have to have some type of anger inside, some type of hatred to want to go along and play with that false narrative with these lies. And that's what I'm seeing here when they threatened the media just the other night. All 12 of the media was lined up. MSNBC, CNN, and a few independent journalists, and Black Lives Matter goes up to him and says, we're going to mess you up. We're going to mess with you. We're going to beat your ass if you record our potential standoff with the police. And when I pull out my phone to try to catch that right there, where Black Lives Matter doesn't want the truth to be shown, they also threaten me and say, if you pull out that phone, you're done. You're not going to make it home tonight.
Where did that happen at?
That happened last night at the park, at the I'm not sure if I'd say a mural, but you know the big display with Breonna Taylor's face and all the signs? That happened. You can ask the journalists about it. And I taught the journalists, I'm like, pull out the cameras, I'll protect you guys, I'll have your back, but you have to show the truth if the standoff happens, if there's actually a fight, because Black Lives Matter is armed to the teeth with guns and rifles. And they're really mad. They're saying we're going to shoot police officers, and there weren't any voices saying not to do that. It was either leave if you don't want to go to jail, or stay here if you don't mind going to jail. And I'm just like, shit's really about to hit the fan. And there's no leadership. It's a headless movement here in Louisville and everywhere else. And the only people who are leaders and organizers are angry people who say, burn it down, especially in Portland. I stopped my name's Philip Anderson.
And you were from Texas?
I'm from Texas, yeah. I'm not, but I had to come here to make sure that the violence ends and people don't get shot anymore. For example, I went to Portland, right, in front of 5,000 people. 5,000 people, Black Lives Matter and Antifa. And I yell at them, stop burning down the courthouse. And every last person stops, except for 5 people who are yelling at me, get out of here, while calling me all these racial slurs. Those 5 people were the leaders and organizers of Black Lives Matter and Antifa, those chapters in Portland, because these people are being manipulated. You can talk to them about the Breonna Taylor case, and guess what? People are going to get so mad and confused, and they're going to call you a liar when you give them the facts about Breonna, about George Floyd, about Ahmaud Arbery, about Rayshard Brooks, and they're going to attack you the very second that you tell them the truth. Why? Because they've been told to be mad. They've been told this is the absolute truth, and you better never dare tell people the real facts. And that's what's happening right now. It's manipulation. We have to wake up to it.
Well, she wasn't. I don't think she was fired. She was not fired.
Yeah, she was. She lost her EMT thing.
She was never EMT. She was an ERT. But next.
All right. What's the next question?
Where you from?
Texas.
What up, Texas. So
you know
so you coming all the way up here fast?
Yeah.
This is what
no,
you
I'm
coming
getting
up here
along
to
with
do.
y'all just fine. I'm saying last night
So
I
what
should
you
make sure
here
there's no
for,
violence.
though? What you here for?
I'm here to end the anger and the violence.
Let me
'cause
tell
that's
you
what
what's
it is.
going to happen. Sir, let me tell you what's going to happen. What's going to happen?
You talking to the wrong people.
What's going to
I wasn't even talking
happen?
to you. I was talking to him.
It don't matter.
If
You
you're
in the
talking
wrong
about
place.
us, though.
That's what I'm telling you. You
They said it's a sanctuary
When
for
we
anyone.
have a lot of people,
That's what they said. It's their church. It's their church.
when we're having a lot of people coming from different states into our city
Yeah.
to specifically cause trouble, you're going to have violence. Because you have people like us that have to protect Louisville natives, no matter what. We have
appreciate
Louisville
that.
natives that want to fuck this city up. Let's be very clear.
Okay.
But we're not allowing them to do that either. So there will be violence. There's going to be violence. Anytime you have a group full of black people, normally there's some type of argument or fight that happens.
But I'm not
'Cause that's-
coming
that's
after
just
y'all.
how
I'm
we
coming
do it.
after the
What's your motive,
organization
though? What's
and
your
the
motive?
movement.
We
Because
are
I
the
believe
movement,
it's leading people
sir.
to do bad things.
What is your
We are the
Was
movement.
it your idea?
People are going to do bad things to mess up our movement. That's what you don't understand. This movement is peaceful. This movement is about Breonna Taylor and how they have dog walked us. Okay?
Okay.
So don't say that the movement is violent. No. Everything that comes around the movement is violent.
Okay.
That part of it.
All right.
And we will protect our people, but what you cannot do as a black man is literally discredit black people.
I'm not discrediting black people. I'm
Starting with
discrediting
Brianna.
The
movement.
movement.
Absolutely you are.
The movement
That's
was
the
not your
movement.
idea. Someone else
The-
came up with
no,
that.
the movement came when a
Whose
black
idea
woman
was
was
it?
killed.
Disrespectful,
Whose idea
though,
was
man.
it?
Disrespectful
saying
right
Black
now.
Whose
Lives
idea
Matter
was it?
organization.
Black Lives
It was
Matter
your
don't have
organization.
nothing to do with
Whose
it.
idea
We don't
was
do Black
it?
Lives
It's not
Matter.
Black Lives
That don't got
Matter.
nothing to do with
By the way,
this. We don't do Black Lives
You're
Matter.
saying that if someone does something bad, then it doesn't involve BLM. You can't just do that when you have such a huge
listen,
movement.
take your mindset out BLM. We
Way
don't
more
fool with
people out here.
BLM.
Ain't no
The
Black Lives
organization.
Matter right here.
When we scream Black Lives Matter, we're not
Name-
screaming about the organization. We're screaming about the fact that Black Lives Matter.
That's
You don't see Black Lives Matter, any organizers getting on that podium downtown at 6th and Jefferson because we don't fool with them.
Not at all. We already ran them up.
They got up through there.
Louisville
We
doesn't
can't
have
worry
an
about that.
organized Black
But you
Lives
have to
Matter.
realize that when you're
They
yelling,
got Black
like,
Lives Matter in Louisville.
yes,
It's not a
So why don't you
Exactly.
ask that and
It's
get
not
educated?
registered.
Hold on.
It's just
Hold
somebody
on.
that jumped on the bandwagon
I have a response
of
to
this
that, though.
Hey, bro,
movement.
just
So,
don't
yeah.
speak on
But here's
something
the
you don't
thing.
got place to speak
Okay,
on,
but
bro.
I disagree. And y'all have to honor that I disagree.
Wrong.
No, we can't
Wrong.
disagree with a black
Wrong.
man.
I wanna
Wrong.
talk about
Wrong.
what you
You
just
didn't came
said.
all the way from
I
fucking
just wanna
Texas
say
and you don't
what
even
you
know what
just
the
said.
fuck you talking about.
You
You a
know
black
you
man and you
talking
sitting
to-
on here
I wanna
talking
say
about
what you said.
Breonna
You said
Taylor
that we-
was fired from her
They
EMT
gonna tell
job.
your story
Yeah.
and make you sound regular.
So you just
But
said
anyway.
that you're yelling Black Lives Matter, right? But who gave you that idea? Who gave the idea to say, yell her name, say her name, say his name?
Black
that was
man.
Black Lives Matter.
Excuse
That
me.
was
Wrong.
It don't even
Wrong.
matter, though.
Wrong.
It don't even
That
matter.
was.
She was
Just
she was
because
wrong
we
for
say
the
Breonna
kill, though.
Taylor-
It don't matter. That don't make up for the fact she shouldn't have been killed. So all that you talking don't
just
even
because
matter,
somebody
man.
comes over
But her
and says
boyfriend-
It
1,
don't
2,
matter.
3, 4,
Nah.
5, 6, 7,
Nah,
8,
they
9,
fucked
10.
up.
That means
They
that we can't
fucked
say
up.
it.
Understand that. They fucked up.
Okay, well,
Ain't
we
nothing else to
disagree.
just
We can
discuss
disagree.
after that. Nah, they
But it's
fucked
not
up.
okay for you as a black
They
man
fucked up.
to
It's a fact.
discredit
Why they
this
pay him, bro?
movement.
I'm not well, you're saying you're not Black Lives Matter. They're not
We're
even
not.
discrediting you. I'm not even
But you
talking about
are.
you
You're
then.
talking about
That
black
was your
people.
intentions. That was
You
your
a
intentions.
mess,
Fucking
man.
walking
We
Black
don't
Lives
like
Matter.
we
Mess,
don't like Black
man.
Lives Matter, and yet we're not going to discredit black
Some
people.
mess.
Okay, I'm not discrediting
You're
anyone
some
here.
mess,
I don't even
man.
know you. I haven't even met you.
You
yet.
should have
your
stopped and
some
talked to
mess,
But you
somebody
just
before
you
you come
told
to
me
the
that you're
field.
not Black Lives Matter.
You should have
So you're
stopped
saying
and
I'm not
talked
even
to somebody.
talking.
What's your plan?
You should have
to
stopped
stop
and
the
talked to
violence,
somebody.
though?
Here's the
You
deal.
on
You
that
should have
mess,
got
man.
educated.
Do everybody a
You on that
solid.
mess,
If you
man.
want to do your interviews
Get the
about
fuck away from me.
Black Lives Matter and discrediting
Well, that shit
this
around the
movement,
corner, bro.
and we
Go
are
across
the
the street.
face of this
All
movement,
right.
just do us a solid and go
get
over
out the
there.
front.
But
Black
you're saying
man.
that you're not.
black man.
We're
You
not.
just told me that you're
This
not.
movement, we are.
But
We
before you
spent
knew
4
that we
months out
wasn't,
here.
you was calling us that
to the cameras before you knew we
I
were.
wasn't
This is the
talking
ideal.
about y'all.
This is the
I
ideal
wasn't-
because you're a black man and you are
wasn't talking about
against
you
your
guys.
people. So if you want to do an interview with WDRB, we fool with Chad, so it's okay.
What you here for?
But just go that way because the moment that WDRB posts you on their page, discrediting
Saying
black
what the fuck
people,
you saying?
then we don't like
Discrediting.
them.
Yeah,
So you're saying I'm discrediting myself?
Talking to him like he's
Us.
one of us. He's not
But you're
one of
not
us.
one of us.
So,
It's a
so
difference
Not one
between
of us.
yeah, y'all do the
being
interview over
physically
there. He's
black
not
and
part of
mentally
us.
black.
You
You're
know what
not
I mean?
mentally
Like,
black. So go that
'cause
way.
we ain't talking
Just go
none of
that
the way
way.
he's talking.
Just go that way.
It says the sanctuary. Anyone can come in.
piece of
Yeah.
what they say to
By
you
the way,
either.
Black Lives Matter is not just black people. It's
you don't-
black, white, Hispanic, everyone
you
who
don't
believes
get
in
it,
it.
if you don't get it, if you don't get it, you
why we
You on that mess,
You're
man.
still on the
If
organization.
that's not true, then why is there
Yes.
more white people?
Do me
Why
a
is there white
favor.
people
If
that
you're
are
not
racist?
one of us,
Take your
why you
long
over
ass,
here,
long
man?
sleeve shirt
We
ass
don't
across
wanna
the street.
hear that. We don't want to hear that. That's what I'm
Please.
saying. You starting trouble, man. You starting trouble, dude. You starting.
if you don't get it, you
why we
You on that mess, man.
You're still on the
If
organization.
that's not true, then why is there so many white people?
Do me
Why
a
is there white
favor.
people
If
that
you're
are
not
racist?
one of us,
Take your
why you
long
over
ass,
here,
long
man?
sleeve shirt
We
ass
don't
across
want
the
to
street.
hear that. We don't want to hear that. That's what I'm saying. You starting trouble, man. You starting trouble, dude. You starting.
Revive!
I mean, not really. Oklahoma's so dark.
Like overtime. I like that song though. I ain't mad at a nigga for doing his thing. They doing more than me, so that shit's just funny as fuck to me.
Ronnie,
They did this last time.
Yeah,
too.
I remember.
It sucks that there's no Google servers here. What the fuck?
I talked to him earlier today. Pretty tired. They've been at everything.
I know everything.
From Wednesday on. I saw him down to and nobody had even. And they were even sitting on the ground. You know, it's a felony to hit one of those things with a laser light because they consider it an aircraft. If it's the police,
They shouldn't be using those.
wandering around.
They should not be using
Right.
protesting for over 120 days. We promote peaceful protesting. That's why we've been out there to make sure that everything remains peaceful. And so the church is not promoting peaceful protesting. They're just making it a safe space for those who have been peacefully protesting for over 120 days. That's all they're trying to do.
Gotcha.
And then how do I feel about his comments?
Sure,
You
yeah.
cannot come to my hometown and tell me about somebody that I already know about. I know about her through my daughter. The girl was a hard worker. And I'm not going to say the girl. I apologize for that. We've been saying, say her name. Breonna Taylor was a hard worker. And he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's going off of he say, she say. See, he say, she say. Gossip. He doesn't know anything about her. He doesn't even know what's going on in our city. If he had known, he wouldn't even said they were promoting violence, because we haven't been violent. There were some actions that took place by some people who are not from here, and they come here and that's their goal, is to agitate and create problems for us. But if he was from here, he wouldn't know that we haven't been violent at all for over 120 days.
Can you address the narrative, and I'm sure you've seen in Facebook comment sections and everywhere else, that Black Lives Matter, this national group, is pulling the strings and deciding what people do and everything else?
Black Lives Matter is a movement, and that's all. It is a movement. It is a movement to bring change, to make people aware that there is a problem. There's a problem with the disparities against black lives, black and brown lives. So that's how I look at Black Lives Matter. The comments that they're making is because sometimes they haven't educated themselves, and they need to educate themselves more on what the movement is about.
Well, thank you so much.
You're
Tara.
welcome.
Appreciate
You
it.
have a good one.
So, yeah, we can do that.
So, as we were wrapping up there, LMPD kind of coming through the area now with some lights on. They've turned them off. I don't know if that's just a...
That's what I'm saying.
No, I get that, and we shouldn't.
Walk down here and see what the commotion was about, if there was any at all. They may have just been driving through. This being 4th Street here. What's that? Oh, yeah, there's I don't know. Looks like a vehicle with some rear end damage there. I'm not sure if that just happened or a young lady inside of it. She's on the phone, so don't want to interrupt her. But at any rate, it's quiet here again. So we'll kind of walk around the church. It looks like some people are in the process of leaving. Producer Rod telling me that Jefferson Square Park is empty.
Nothing fancy.
Swing a left, go around the back. Watch your step through here. There's some like roots that come up through the sidewalk.
I know the PD wants some action, man. I know they do. I mean, I wonder how much
Yeah. They got given the weapons, they got given the armor and shit. And they were told to just go out there.
don't even know how to load it.
Yeah.
Alright, guys.
Last night it was a cold killer. Gotta keep the devil in his soul, nigga. But you know how it go, nigga. I'm front line every time it's on, nigga. 100 proof flow, running shoot pro, 458 drop, laying bulletproof songs. Every few shows I just buy some new gold. That's small, everybody can't go.
Okay, so we're going to
Listen in the morning at the Maya Ruins. True devotion on the blue social.
that the same? Is that the same God?
The one downtown is the actual.
Right there, right? Yeah. That's
So I got the license.
But they're not Jesus, are they? Bro, hey, this dude keeps, bro. I want someone that just jogging. Yeah.
On the street, there's Dr. West. 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 Dedication plus patience. Dedication plus faith. 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 Ah! Careful, Mike. Touching their first meals. All my life, grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got the roll the dice. All my life, grinding all my life. Grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got the roll the dice. Every day I said I was gonna get it for my kid. In addition to that fact, I was legit.
We got him. We're just pushing him back now.
Y'all taking the energy the wrong way.
So that drone is still following us.
Street.
because the cops didn't come over.
Yeah.
Downtown, Grubs.
They know what would happen if they came over.
Grubs would have been like excited.
All over it. This already would have been shut down. We have bicycles falling down.
Man, they're creepy, man, with that. And the intimidation of people leaving is not okay.
They just keep following you.
I hope that when they go to court for all this stuff, they bring that up. Because it's bad. You go, all right. Hey, they're up there. They're in their riot gear. Top left. Top left. They're in their riot gear. Top left. They're going in the building now.
We're going to keep the chants going. We're going to keep the energy going. And we're going to have a few people from the family speak and just tell you a little bit about the trials and tribulations we've been through and how we've been able to strive above and how we appreciate everybody coming out here. So again, let's keep that energy going. Thank you again for that walk. I hope everybody felt motivated and empowered by the words and the energy as well too. And again, let's keep going. It's the victory. 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 Victory! Love, hard work, dedication plus patience, hard work, dedication plus patience, hard work. Let's keep it right here. Hard work. See you at the finish line. See you at the finish line. See you at the finish line. Finish line. See you at the 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 finish line.
At least 30 of them forming up over there.
Going that?
Parking lot on the other side of that truck.
Oh, fuck them.
Yeah, I know. Around go. Around go. Dedication, put patience. Dedication, put patience.
So we got chuds over there. We got about 30 chuds over there.
Dedication, put patience. Dedication, put patience. Dedication, put patience. Left. Left. Long go. Left. A long go. Left. A long go. Left. 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 Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
Yeah, so there's some chuds over there flying their flags. We knew they would be here. There's like 30 of them. Yeah, there's like 30 of them. Yeah.
Where did all them cats go?
Right here down the street. They're right there. All lined up.
30
Alone, dog. Alone, dog. Alone, dog. Alone, dog. Alone, dog. Hey, Lord. 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 Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
You see MAGA down there? That MAGA, there's like 30 of them.
Yeah, there's at least 30 right up there. They got 10 trucks. If you walk back to the street, you'll see a lot more of them. I have not crossed that line. Maybe we can ask the officers.
You got special cards, right? No, I know they're still killing you.
Excuse me, officer.
I'm saying, I know they're still killing you.
I know you're not going to respect.
Did they ever catch a guy? No, we caught that guy off stream, and it wasn't a very good night for him. Let's just say that.
And how we just getting started, so we're gonna let them know if they think this is just the beginning. They ain't never gonna figure out what's
I wish I could zoom. I don't.
I'm just like, just pay attention to what I'm flipping off. You see the threats.
So thank you. We would like to appreciate everyone for coming out to Victory Live with us. This is the first Victory Live we took. This is the 4-year anniversary of Alberto Lango's death. This is something we're familiar with. We're here the first day it happened, and this is the faces as well. We would like to say
we did meet. You know one.
We'd like to say the support we've been able to gather, the community, our families, the loved ones who really just gave us a lot of energy and support. Anything we throw out there, everyone's just been in full support just because they know what we've been through, they know how passionate we are about making sure we carry on this legacy, which that's a fact. That's not anything that's going to be a contest. So we just want everybody to know this is something we're
They're down there. They're about to start coming down over here. Yeah, they look like they're coming over here.
Families in the nation who've been through police brutality, and everyone takes it differently. And being in a room, I've never been in a room like that. If you could imagine, it's a different type of energy. Some people are inspired, some people are motivated, and there's a lot of people who are just like hanging on because they don't feel like there's anything that they could do. They have no guidance, no leadership, and just being in that room, it went to show me specifically the understanding of taking your situation and not letting it weigh you down to the point where you never believe you can rise above it. So there's obstacles we all run into. That's an everyday encounter. We're gonna all have our problems, tribulations, our obstacles in life.
Hey.
Because I got into a fucking fight with them over here.
Hey, how we doing, everybody?
Hey, careful. Just be careful, because these dudes...
Lift them up right away. Don't let someone get left on the ground. Saving our comrades is number one priority. Attacking and defending the line is second.
Oh my God, I didn't know you were cheating.
Scoping them out here. We want to use this as a barricade. This is a great barricade.
What is she standing with a flag going? People is hilarious. This nigga came here to stand with a flag. They better move with that fucking lady. Oh shit, it's the camera guy. I'm gonna stand here and not like niggers.
There's a lot of them.
Fight back! Fight back! Fight back! What is a flag gonna do, my G?
They're fucking drunk.
You just...
They're drunk, I bet.
You just standing there fat as
There's
hell.
no way they're not drunk.
Take that Harley flag off.
Is that a Harley Davidson flag? This thing ain't even got the real flag. This nigga got the... Yo, you walked over here. He said walk up and turn.
This is a good way to get people arrested and beat up.
We in America. We are in America. We in America.
Leave from there. Let's go.
Y'all know we in America too, right? We all in America. We all in America at the same time. What are y'all talking about?
Yeah, that's crazy.
You don't even make sense.
Fight back! Fight back! Fight back! Fight back! Fight back! Fight back!
It's hella white people over here. Because they're...
Hey, love to all you guys. Love to everybody.
Your ass is standing there with a flag.
I live here.
Who is getting bullied? You came here, my G. Nobody is coming to you. Nobody came to you.
Get them. What the fuck are they doing, bro? All of them, bro.
There's no fight here.
As far as standing there, or?
They're just fucking standing there, bro. But that doesn't matter. That's a good way for them to get fucking hurt.
What?
That's so illegal.
So
if
as you
that
can
was
see,
anybody else, they would get their ass beat.
So as you can see, white people, white people is wilding out.
Is that the off-duty police officers?
If that was a protester, they would have be here just kicking the shit out of people right now.
We're
okay. You know y'all walked over here. Niggas were chilling. Everyone's okay today. Get up in the morning. You're fine. Fight back! 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 Donald Trump! Fight back! Donald Trump!
Hey, you think the Baltimore he's who I was talking to. Hey, just shut up and talk to me. Hey, just shut up and talk to me. Hey, don't talk to me.
No one wants to talk to your ugly ass.
They're all fucking faded.
This is why no one. To all the people watching the live, this is why I'm mad at you, because you are not out here.
Brian, how you gonna be like that, Brian? Come on, Brian! Brian, Karen! Hey, racism is small penis and energy.
Hey, fuck off, Scott Glass! Fuck off, Scott Glass! Blind people, what the fuck?
Yep, we trying to blind you. Yeah, we trying to. Yeah, we trying to blind you.
Yeah, we hope you're
Everybody that's with us, let's go this way. Come this way. Everybody that's with us, come this way. We're rolling. Let's go. Let's go.
Look, hey,
This way.
This is what we about to do. Hey, don't give any attention that way. Stay together. Go on, stay together. Hey, don't listen to that. Look, go cool. Go cool. Make sure everybody gets back there. USA! 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 Follow the sign, we're gonna take a few steps back. Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up! No, we good. Hey, hey, about to group up.
Of course they've been drinking.
Follow right. Follow.
Hey, listen. Y'all, we're not giving any energy on this way.
Behind the fence. What are you gonna do? Jump over the fence, Fatty?
Hey, don't fucking point the laser at me. Hey, you want to put your money in your mouth? Hey, no.
Hey, thanks for coming out with all your good stuff. Thank you
You guys gonna go real quick. I got them.
Appreciate you, sir. Nice coconut on the show. This way, this way.
I know. Hey, this fool is not. Hey, this fool is not welcome back.
Which fool were you talking about?
This fool right here, because he's over with them. They're giving him gas and shit. Walter, can you just careful because you're that.
How's the job hunt, Ryan? You find a house yet? How you doing, Ryan?
Bro, this fat dude is gonna get his ass beat, bro. That fat dude is talking the most shit.
We're going this way. Mother!
Can I follow vehicles? Are you in condition to follow vehicles? Follow vehicles.
We're going this way.
You can't stand up here.
Everybody move!
I think the system.
Go back to your people. Y'all heard that boy say, go back to your people? I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Bro, Fatty's talking the most shit, and he would go down so quick. He'll swing a couple times and be tired. My favorite is the ones talking shit behind the fence. Like you're not gonna be able to jump the fence, you old ass fucking 55-year-old white man.
cars out. Move these cars out.
Dude, if that was a protester, they would have beat the shit out of us for blowing that fucking blowhorn. You can't have that thing.
Oh, yeah.
And that shit is assault.
Yeah, I mean, that's like a
it's
fucking
with
train
sonic.
horn.
Yeah. It directly, like right there, that's assault for sure.
They really did not like that laser.
No, they got scared.
Did they?
I think they were scared in general. That's why they were talking shit
That's
behind
true.
the fence.
Yeah, that was weird. They're hiding behind the fence.
Yeah, like they're so slow. They are not gonna jump over the fence.
These two guys back here filming us, they were with that group. They just.
I know, and that guy that I was talking to you about,
He jumped over there.
I know.
Yeah.
And the other person with the blonde hair, I don't know if you saw he's like chubbier and the blonde hair, short, like Buzz. He went over there
thing.
too. Yeah.
So everybody wants to take the mic first. All right, there you go. There you go.
No peace! No killer! Police! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No killer! Police! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No killer! Police! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No killer! Police! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No killer! Police! Fight back! Fight back! Fight back! Fight back! Fight back! Touch one! Touch one! Touch one! Touch one! Touch one! Touch one! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No killer! Police! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No killer! Police! Can I hold that? Say his name! Alfred Alongo! Say his name! Say his name! Say his name!
I just don't want to carry it around and fuck it up, you know what I'm saying? My bad, y'all. I was putting some shit up.
Say his name!
Oh yeah, they definitely just like the idea of like, they definitely like just bored as hell and they just gotta find a way to be racist as hell. So they be like, shit, we just gonna pull up and be racist as hell right now. We ain't got shit else to do but be racist to the motherfucker right now.
Say his name!
I swear, white people be oppressed by the figments of their imagination.
Say his name!
White people be wanting to be oppressed. But it happened to me too. Like, nigga, why you not mad? It's so crazy. Like, why does it?
Say his name!
Like, niggas is wild.
Say his name! Alfred Alongo! Say his name!
Alfred Alongo!
Say his name!
Alfred Alongo!
Say his name!
Alfred Alongo!
Say his name!
Alfred Alongo!
Say his name! Alfred Alongo! Alfred! Alongo! Alfred!
Alongo!
Alfred! Alongo! Alfred!
Alongo!
Alfred!
Hey, let's get closer to each other. Stay close.
Alfred! Alfred!
Alongo!
Alfred!
Alongo!
Alfred! Alongo! Alfred! Alongo! Victory! Loud! Victory! Loud! Victory!
Loud!
Victory! Loud!
Look at all these people at Main Street. Did you see all them racist niggas? They all came out and was like, I love you, brother. And then the other ones came out like, fuck you. I fucking hate you. I'm like, nigga, I don't even know you, nigga. I was for real when I said white people is scared of figments of their imagination, nigga. White people gotta make up shit to be mad at and be oppressed at. Taylor! Auburn! 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 Hey! Terrible human being.
Keep the positivity going and just stay calm with everything we're doing. Like I said, keep positive all the way around until the opposition decided to antagonize us. So let's keep the energy right here. It was going good and we're going to keep that rolling. You're not going to let them disturb this because, like I said, there's obstacles and there's trials and tribulations, but we're going to move around them, move over and move through them. Victory! 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 Alfred! 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 Brianna! 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 Stephon! Come on! Stephon! 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 Stephon!
Give me like half a second.
You alright, bro?
Yeah. I hate those fools. I'm waiting for any excuse to at least kick it. Well, I mean, that's I wouldn't do
You
it
talking about
first.
in the brawl? Yeah, yeah. You talking about be in the second and yeah.
Is it frozen out? It shouldn't be here. Kicked? Oh, okay. I didn't kick nobody unless they were talking trash. Man, can we slow down? Yeah. Slow down, please. Y'all really trying to run a marathon. Whew. Yeah, this dude's this guy is. He's been around before, like, he came up to me the other day and he was like, yeah, you're vaccinated, and then I said, yeah, and then this fool like told me who he was, so I went and looked at his channel, and he's doing it.
Do you remember what his channel is?
Yeah, TH3. And then Jesus. I think so, yeah.
Hey Casey, we got multiple incredible threats being posted online right now. Check the forum.
So they all left their parking lot where they were staging.
They did?
Yeah, they all dipped.
How do you, you have
I
some?
have somebody who's following them.
Oh.
Yeah. She she never comes out to stuff. So like, what she does is she goes around and like tries to follow him and shit.
Oh wow, that's good. All right, bet. Yeah, they're probably driving around. Oh, you scared or driving around? Yeah. Well, we're not hard to find.
I know, right? Like, we're on pretty major streets.
Well, I'm not on YouTube either. We're actually on Twitch.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm on Periscope when I stream.
Yeah, like YouTube, the comments are too bad. I can't take it anymore.
I mean, even on Periscope, the whole time I just have to like block.
Yeah.
If I don't watch them, it dissolves into Nazis.
Yeah, it's bad. It's fucking bad.
Getting to the Sears Code 20 at the moment, right?
Hey, there's one right here. On our left, this truck with a flag. Right here, it's in the...
Oh, I see it.
Let's slow that pace down again for people who are more so tired in the back. Stop playing with the flashlight. That ain't no deal. Hard work. Hard work. Hard work. Victory. Victory. Outbreak. Outbreak. Victory. Victory.
They didn't turn like, I love America, which is a transfer way of saying, fuck niggas. It's like they just changed the verbiage, nigga, but it's the same thing. I love America, fuck niggas. Like, it's like, it ain't an elbow and a smile, fuck niggas. Nigga, you want to do this shit?
never know.
Shit just getting started. How you living, my guy?
Oh, you know.
Broadway!